Hello everyone, it's into lesson 4 of our course, How to Be a Good Person. And today let's learn from one of our panel of experts. His name is Mr. CJ Ng, who has been working in China for the last 16 years until today.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Andy, and today I'm very happy to have my friend, Mr. CJ Ng, to be here. And then I want to ask him, CJ is a Singaporean, correct? And based in China for many years, right? And today I want to ask him on the topic, how to be a good person. So let's start off with CJ. How have you been so many years in a different country? Do you find yourself difficult to be a good person in a different land?
I think it's a matter of how you define as a good or bad person. I think people make different mistakes. There'll always be what do you call whether a person is good or bad. A positive person will have some negative traits and vice versa. So the thing is always for me is just to be is to stay true to myself and to see what is good. Obviously, what is good? What is appropriate to conduct business, to conduct oneself in different places.
Wow, so I think the keywords I hear is what is appropriate and also stay true yourself. Stay true to yourself. Okay, so in your experience, how many years in China altogether?
16 years.
Oh, 16 years. On your full.
So more than 16 years, and CJ said that we need to stay true to ourselves in whether we are in Singapore or other countries. And the other thing is do what is considered appropriate. So understand appropriate is not necessarily something that you define as good or bad, because appropriate will depends on the situation, right? So CJ is into sales and customer service training, and to him, at the end of the day, when you teach your customers how to do more sales to be more effective, the important thing is to maintain trust in the market. So if you want to go for the short-term gains, you may actually lose the trust of your customers. So on the other hand, if you're willing to forego the short-term gains and look at the longer-term benefits, and you will gain the trust in the market, and you have customers referring customers to you, so business will be very easy. Indeed, if you read the book Good to Great, it documents 100 great companies in USA and the world, and these companies have been staying true to themselves despite all the ups and downs. World War I, World War II, they have been very focused and on doing good for the society, not just for themselves. Over in Singapore, we have a brands for good movements, whereby these companies are being nominated and selected and judged on what good values, what good service they have brought to our society. So in business, we all can do good. So for example, in sales and marketing, these are the effective strategies. Sell without selling, turn your customers into raving fans, and let them sell for you. Attract customers continuously, up your price and sell more, and create high values for your customers. All these are possible when you are a good person. You do not need to do tricks or whatever it is. For the exact details, we'll work with you on a one-to-one basis. So regardless of what you're doing, whether you're doing engineering, administration, governments, surveys, or running a business, there are effective strategies for you, and you can all do this by being a good person. So that day I was working with my client who is in the interior design business. So there are many complaints about this renovation interior design, whereby they would charge low and later on they have a lot of add-on costs to the customer. So a lot of complaints and people are very unhappy. So I worked with him and he agreed and worked up step-by-step plan whereby they will present to their customers what are they going to do and what are the ups and downs. So the customers have a full picture of what will be the total cost or what will be the cost if anything goes wrong, and the customer can make a better decision on that. And at any stage, the customer can actually back up without losing anything. So you may see that this interior designer is actually go all the great lengths to work for the customers, in the end, they're actually doing good and making sure that the customers are getting a good deal. What they gain is the trust that cannot be purchased. Whatever business you're in, whatever work you're doing, whether you're retired or not, we can work with you on this. And the most important thing is to understand this concept called service to others as the highest purpose. We all know there is no higher purpose in life than service to others. We do not go to work to earn money. We go to work to provide service and exchange it for money. So when we say that someone is very obsessed with money, it simply means this person is obsessed with providing better service. Because when you provide better service, you will get more money, right? So there's no such thing as a person being money-minded. It just means that this person is being service-minded and he wants to provide better and better service. So at the end of the day, if you're feeling demotivated, that's because you have too much focus on yourself. If you have this concept of service to others as the highest purpose, you simply shift your focus from yourself to other people and then you will not feel demotivated. For example, you serve your customers well and they don't appreciate, instead they complain. So if you focus on yourself, you get very unhappy. But if you shift the focus away from yourself to the customers, you realize that the customer may have certain issues. So instead of you getting unhappy, you will actually explore what are the issues. And here you can actually serve the customers even better. So ladies and gentlemen, service from the heart is what we want. It is a pure giving, no need to sacrifice. Because when you sacrifice, you'll be unhappy. And don't trade. Trade means you do a good service with some expectations or returns or rewards from the customer. That is not a good person behavior, right? You have to serve from the heart. So that's all for our lesson for today, how to be a good person. And today we talk about in business, how we should perform. And the most important concept is service from the heart. So I shall see you in the next lesson. Thank you. Bye-bye.